There is Jansen Junk, second start of the season, and Hunt, you had pointed out earlier, maybe his best start last season came against Cincinnati in Great American Ballpark.
Yeah, it's amazing. Sometimes you just have a good feeling against certain ball clubs, certain hitters.
TJ Friedl digs in. Friedl off to a very slow start this year. He's 3 for 30.
Hard ground ball is through. Base hit, TJ Friedl.
And Junk, feels weird to say, just issued a 4-pitch walk with two-hitter McLean and 2 on and nobody gone for Elly De La Cruz.
He has hammered Miami lifetime, and there is no ballpark in baseball that he thrives in more than Lone Depot Park.
De La Cruz yanks one into right, sinking fast, and Slater makes a basket catch. Knee high. Nice catch by Austin Slater, who's making his 5th start in right field for Miami. There's one away. Here is Sal Stewart. He bounces one to third. Sanoha has it. Steps on the bag. Low throw to first is picked out by Norby. Jansen Junk negotiates a scoreless first.
Anxious to see how Brandon Williamson responds after a rough outing his first time out.
I think he's probably a little bit anxious as well.
Now, the only Marlin who has ever seen, much less had success against Brandon Williamson, is Slater, who is 3 for 6 against him. 2 of those extra base hits, including a home run. Gets a swing and miss. Nice changeup.
Changeup starts almost in the identical spot as the first curveball strike. It starts a little bit up and it has some fade down and away.
4-pitch free pass issued to Augustine.
So there's 2 outs, and now the batter is Otto Lopez.
Payoff again. Ramirez goes. Hard ground ball. McLean play at first. On time, on target.
Suarez is a homecoming for him.
Here's a swing and a drive in the air, deep to left field, racing over into a sliding grab is Heriberto Hernandez. That's a nice play. 1 out.
Getting a good jump on a guy who has 40 home run power, Eugenio Suarez. So nicely done by Heriberto in left field.
1 down, and now Spencer Steers.
Strike 3 called. Good fastball. Hits the knees. First strikeout of the night for Jansen Junk.
That's just a well-placed fastball, perfectly located.
Will Benson standing in.
Fastball popped up in the air behind third. In foul territory is Javier Sanoha. It's a perfect second for Jansen.
And 2 down in the inning.
Austin Slater. Bye-bye, Preppy. 1, 2, 3.
1 out in the 4th. Elly De La Cruz standing in.
Hard ground ball past the backhand dive of Jimenez. De La Cruz eyeing 2. He tries for 2. The throw to second is late. Hustle double for Elly De La Cruz.
Elly, a different gear when he is in motion. It's almost as though he goes from first to second base in seemingly about 4 strides.
He has a huge cheering section here at Lone Depot Park, being from the Miami area.
De La Cruz takes off. That's line throw, base hit. De La Cruz can walk home. Back in his hometown, Sal Stewart smokes a single. That plates De La Cruz. 1-0 Cincinnati.
2-strike hitting. We saw this all spring training with Sal Stewart. Really get inside the baseball and shoots it right back up the box. That's about as squaring up the baseball as you can do it.
Now Eugenio Suarez.
Stewart takes off, pitch tailed away, throw down is not in time. Stewart's in. He gets the steal of second, the second swipe on his young career.
As Suarez bounces one to the backhand of Sanoha. Strong throw, and Norby can't reel it in. Now here's a throw to third, and Stewart's out. Aggressive base running by Sal Stewart, and it ultimately, some way, somehow, pays off for Miami.
Mishandled by Norby, but alertly fires a seed back to Otto Lopez.
Now Spencer Steer.
Another chance for Sanoha. And he bounces it over there. Nicely done. Reds get 1. That's all through the 4th.
Will Benson stand in, leading off the Reds' 5th inning.
He went around. And that's a strikeout for Jansen Junk.
Just barely. Just barely. If you're a hitter, you don't want that called a strike. But if you're a pitcher, absolutely.
2 away in the Reds' 5th inning. T. Brian Hayes standing in.
This is blistered to center. Marcy's got a beat on it. Hayes flies out onto the track in a perfect 5th inning for Jansen Junk.
TJ Friedl leads it off.
Jansen Junk needed just 6 pitches to get through the 5th. Swing and a miss. Good changeup.
There's the grip on the change, the dive out of the zone. See you later, TJ Friedl.
And there were 2 men gone after the pop out.
Ellie De La Cruz now.
That's sent to left. Good break coming in. Dive traps it for Hernandez. But De La Cruz has a second straight multi-hit game.
Second season for Stewart. You can hear him. He's not happy. He didn't want to swing at that slider. Up into the Raptors. Javi's got it. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th.
2 gone in the 6th. Here's Agustin Ramirez.
Ramirez in here to right. Benson's going back onto the track. He leaps. It's off the top of the wall. He missed the homer by a matter of inches. Ramirez is headed towards third. A lollipop throw comes in and he's safe. A 2-out triple for Agustin Ramirez in the second hit of the ball game for the Marlins.
Inches, a game of inches, and that one just missed going out. We know that Gus has that opposite field power. Just got under that, looking for his first home run of the year. Inches. Wow.
Now we do have an umpire review. We'll wait to see what they're taking a look at.
After review, the call on the field's confirmed. Ball was in play. Runner goes to third.
So a 2-out triple. Here's Marcy.
2-2. Struck him out.
That's nasty.
Williamson up to the task with a tying run in third.
Quickly, 2 men gone at the top of the 7th. Now it's Will Benson.
There's your shot, John.
Right center field. Well, Benson gets his first base hit of the night. Maybe he's starting to heat up a little bit.
So here is Tyler Stevenson. Runner goes. Ramirez with a throw to second. In time, they got him. What a BB from Agustin, who throws out his second runner of the year.
Xavier Edwards will hit from the right side.
2-2 to Lopez, and pitch number 7 is grounded to shortstop. De La Cruz has got it. Off balance throw to first is not in time. Third hit of the ball game for the Marlins. And this is the first time they've got the leadoff runner on base, and we'll see if they can do something with it.
Heriberto going to hit against Brandon Williamson here.
Swing and a miss. The cutter up, strike 3.
Once you swing through a changeup, you've got to almost hesitate before you take your next hack because you don't want to be out in front again.
And Terry Francona has seen enough out of his left-hander. He did a fine job tonight.
For a second straight day, it's Brock Burke taking on Xavier Edwards.
Oh, that's not.
Got him.
That is cookie cutter punch out. See ya.
Burke freezes him on a fastball and strands his hand-me-down man. Tyler Stevenson was at the plate when Will Benson was caught stealing. Oh, driven left field. Steep retreat. Hernandez at the wall. Gone. The second of the road trip for Tyler Stevenson. A major add-on run. Some insurance in the 8th. 2-0 Reds.
Looked like it came on another breaking ball from Junk. Stevenson had laid off of the prior breaking ball. That would indicate to me from a pitching standpoint that he saw it pretty good. Junk came back with the breaking ball. He threw it for a strike, and it ends up in the bullpen.
That is a bunt single for TJ Friedl.
Jansen Junk is done and on the hook. Book still open. Tyler Phillips, the first Marlins reliever, in.
Ellie De La Cruz is up with a runner at first and 2 outs.
Bounces home. Friedl takes off. Ramirez no shot. Alert sprint to second by Friedl.
And Phillips fires. Ground ball to short. Gobbled up by Otto. Throws him out and the inning is over. Marlins trail by 2 in the middle of the 8th.
That is a 4-pitch free pass issued to Dane. He's a 2-out base runner for the Reds, and that'll bring up Will Benson.
Myers takes off delayed steal. He read that. Safe.
Benson hits that sharply to second. Javi! What a play, Javier Sanoja, to save a run. The boys need some runs as we go to the bottom of the 9th, but what a play by Javier Sanoja. The Marlins need 2 to tie and 3 to win. They have 3 hits tonight. Fewest hits in a game this season for the Marlins is 4. The last hope, at least for the moment, is Heriberto Hernandez.
Grounded softly to short. De La Cruz up with it. The Reds have won 4 in a row. Emilio Pagan closes the door. Cincinnati is off to its best 10-game start in half a decade.
The Marlins getting shut out with just 3 base hits. Regroup, Try to bring the offense to the ballpark tomorrow.
I mean, that's 10 games, and the Reds have shut out the opponent 3 times already.